morning. This is WXON, Detroit, Michigan, beginning another day of scheduled telecasting.
Yes, sir, we promised you a great man here tonight.
Andre, the giant WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running wild.
My God, what a run!
It's not the world is watching.
TV 20, WXON, Detroit.
Good Friday morning, everybody. It is I, it is he, it is me, PWD Etep from the Place to Be Reviews right here with all of yous. It is, like I said, Friday morning, June 23rd, 2023. And good news is I survived the OceanGate Titan experience, and I didn't learn anything from it, except don't spend $250,000 to go to the ocean floor in a tin can. Oy vey. You know, it was really funny. Like, you heard all these leftists. Oh, well, this is what these rich people get. This is what the rich people get. Take that, rich people. Spending money you could give to the poor, the marginalized. And then you come to find out the guy that ran the company or whatever was all like into the DEI hiring, diversity, equity, and inclusion. You know, that make-believe shit. And I mean, let's be honest. I was gonna reach over and grab one of the Switch controllers, but I remember I took it upstairs. Don't try to go to the bottom of the ocean in something that you're running with a PlayStation 2 controller. Jesus. Wow, what a comedy of errors that shit was. Morning, Draven. Morning, Big Ange. Brutal Morningwood. And Godzillionaire. Good morning. Papa Cotton. Oh, no. This is what stupid rich people get. Oh, yeah. It's like I said, it just made it that much more funny that they were all into the diversity, equity, and inclusion shit, and the leftists were making fun of them, and now they're sitting back going, this is a tragedy. He was such a philanthropist. I don't know. Requiem and tear back, some bullshit that these idiots say. It's as if some weed suddenly cried out when silent all at once. Something told me to smoke up and sit down. Well, that's what I just did. Carl, why did you blow up that submersible? People died, Carl. Morning, Carl. Morning, Brutal. Morning, Papa. Yeah, this is the memes though. The memes are great. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can. I had a thread with some on there. See if you guys have seen these yet. Sorry. I got distracted, opening a homepage, and one of my friends was just dime piece. I should just show that picture. Let's see. Hang on. I'm trying to scroll back here. Okay, here we go, right here. All right. Let's see. Okay, make sure we're steering in the right direction. Oh, he decides to fucking join. Hey, Big Ange.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Not much. Just got up a little bit ago, so I seen that you were live. So
yeah. I was gonna jump in last night when you were streaming Final Fantasy. I was just gonna pop into the fucking studio and fuck with you. But I was telling Tony, I was like, and I was already upstairs. I'm like upstairs, not on the main floor, but I was up.
Oh, I wasn't on StreamYard, so you wouldn't have been able to.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, I go through Streamlabs and just go live from that. Because the quality is better if you do it that way.
Oh, I was going to fucking jump into StreamYard. I thought you were on StreamYard. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing I didn't fucking come back all the way downstairs and start my computer back up.
But that game is fucking fun. I played for 12 hours. Like, Manliness and Motivation was like, yeah, you were playing when I left for work, and I worked 8 hours, and I came back, and you're still fucking streaming. So, yeah.
Jesus. Well, here's some memes for the Ocean Gate.
Oh, God.
Look it's the Shockmaster. I'm gonna shock the world, and he falls through the fucking. That's what happened right there.
Well, did you see that it was like a Logitech game controller? Like that.
Yeah.
It's like what the fuck? Like not even that, but like the fact that they like waited to even say that.
They knew Sunday.
Yeah, they waited to even say anything about it because they wanted it as some distraction from the hunter stuff.
Yeah. Look at this. God. So how loaded the submersible
Did you make these, or did somebody else make these?
These are in a thread, a message thread that I'm in.
Oh my God.
Keep scrolling. We need to go up.
That's great.
Wait, when you find out the
scrolling down.
Look at this one.
Wow.
Oh God.
That's a good one.
Oh God.
Damn. Oh, there was a fucking Simpsons wrestling game?
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
I did not know that. But yeah, that shit, like I said, that bring on the memes. I mean, you the thing was carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's a tough material, but I was listening to somebody talk about it who kind of knows something, and they were like, yeah, carbon fiber is great. It's very strong material, but the problem is that once it shows the sign of being the integrity is compromised, it just explodes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like it's gone. So
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of yeah. Like I don't. Why do I have limited ad suitability already? Jesus Christmas! I
Oh,
hate
probably
you.
because of what I mentioned. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's stupid. I don't care. Every stream, every stream turns the goes from green to yellow. That's fine. I'm fine.
Gotcha.
The only thing I care about is editing out the copyright shit so I can still get some kind of monetization out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Silicon Dave, morning or evening, wherever you may be. Good morning, sir. Welcome. Let's see here. What do we have? We had, oh my God, they released some rumored plot details about the Rey Skywalker movie. We'll save that one. I got, let's see here. Oh, this will be fun. And we were talking about covering Bounding into Comics articles pretty much just ironically now because Bounding is kind of taking a shit. But I saw this, and this is kind of funny. Financial analyst speculates the Walt Disney Company has lost nearly $900 million at the box office this past year.
Jesus Christ.
It's a good thing they have the parks.
Yeah.
Or else they would be absolutely just fucked.
But like the BR thing that they were talking about, how it's like, you know, they have such a mass pool of money that they can take hits, and they don't give a fuck. Like, they're just gonna double down on all the bullshit anyway. So 900 million is just a drop in a bucket for these people. Sadly, sadly to say, but so
I think it's kind of funny though that they fired that DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. What she was like the head of that, and then they just fired somebody else, another prominent idiot, as it were. What a brightest day! I was just talking to Brightest Day on Twitter a little bit ago.
Yeah, he just got monetized, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Congrats, dude.
Yeah, fucking congratulations, man. Dude. Yeah, that is fucking awesome, man. I know. I like that they're offering like the limited monetization when you're under 1K.
Oh, are they doing that now? Is it official?
I believe they're kind of starting.
Mine doesn't show that.
I think I don't know. I don't know what like the requirements.
They're slowly rolling it out.
Yeah, I don't know what the requirements are for it, but
it's like 500 subscribers or some shit.
Yeah,
and then
something like that.
3,000 watch hours or something.
Yeah, that was the one thing I knew I wasn't gonna have any issue with was watch hours. But yeah, it was just getting the subscribers that kind of. Okay, I gotta share this real quick before we get back to this article because this woman is fucking insane. What is it?
Oh yeah, she is
Angela Bellacamino. Like, read this. When a liberal woman wears white, it's angelic. Conservatives can't help but worship you. This bitch looks like a fucking psycho. Like, look at her. Like, I made a comment on here. Where the fuck was it? Why white? Yeah, and this one right here. She's wearing black. Like, I said, is that all you fucking do? Is just pay homeless people to like film you? Put out, yeah, right here. So your ugly ass just puts on different outfits, pays a homeless person to film you, clumsily attempting to strut, then you return to your hovel. Like, what the? There's nothing about this bitch that's attractive in any way. She's fucking insane.
She has an OnlyFans too.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's free. It's a free OnlyFans, and then obviously she wants you to pay for the rest of the shit, but it's just funny.
God. Yeah. No, thank you. I'm good. The only what is this? Over 1 billion people awaken to the lies of Big Pharma. The globalist gremlin Peter Hotez has sunk the NWO ship. Yeah, this guy Peter Hotez on Twitter. He's apparently an MD. He just popped into my feed. God, what a fucking idiot! Like another one of these guys still pushing the big lie about the jab. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course.
I mean, Jesus. Oh, so now they're trying to say Elon Musk is a white supremacist because there's 1488, the 1488 thing.
1488.
Oh my God. In white nationalist circles, 1488 is a signal. 14 for the 14 words, 88 for the 8th letter of the alphabet, H twice.
Okay.
You know what that means? Heil front mustache.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
they're stretching now.
Rachel Gilmore just tweeted this. Award-winning journalists, men with podcasts say I'm a lightning rod in Canadian media. So she's just a dumb whore, basically, is what I'm getting. Is what I'm understanding.
That's what I heard.
Just stupid fucking whore. Who tweets propaganda, basically.
Of course.
Kind of like that little glowy Erica Marsh.
Yeah.
I will say though, as glowies, like, you know, females and feds and everything go, yeah, I'd take one for the team there. Unless it's another JoJo from Jersey case where she's all airbrushed. But I mean she's a female FBI agent that's trying to pretend she's not. So you know, she's got to be, you know, she looks somewhat attractive. Not that that's all I judge on.
If they're FBI on Twitter, they should actually have to have that in their thing, like as a prereq to actually be on Twitter, so the public knows who the hell they are.
Right. So they're not just propagandists.
Yep.
Godzillionaire says, remember when the band 311 was supposed to be code for robe-wearing dudes? 3 times the 11th
really?
letter. Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, I was never a 311 fan.
Yeah,
though,
I wasn't really either.
No, never.
They had
never
one
into
decent
that.
song, if anything, if I remember correctly.
Down. Down. That's the only one I can remember.
Yeah, that's the only one I can remember too.
Didn't they have? Wasn't it another one like All Mixed Up, or was that 311, or was that? I don't know. I can't remember.
Down is the only one that I liked, that I ever heard.
Brutal said that Angelica Bella Camino, Lonely Fans.
Yep.
And Amber, that was one of their songs too, or is that supposed to be? I don't know. What are we? Is that?
I have no idea.
Or is he talking about another glowy?
Maybe.
Of course, Draven likes the song "Down," says Godzillionaire.
Oh, motherfucker!
Hey, that's a big Ange.
There's a place in 16 called Something Downs, and they're in the fucking chat. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's your favorite place because it's Downs." It's like, goddamn.
Oh, okay. Which was
Martha's Rest, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's where Martha is," like because of Martha Stewart.
Yeah. Okay, Amber was a hit 311 song. Says Brightest Day. All right. Yeah, I don't remember that one. Like I said, I vaguely remembered Down. That was the only one I can really remember. But yeah, $900 million they've lost. I wonder if it breaks it down at all. Yeah, this one obviously Lightyear, not the Cetaphil commercial that Bounding is showing. How do they show a fucking commercial over a still? Like, what the fuck?
They need to do the same things that like Chris was talking about in other countries where they don't do all these ads and shit.
Yes.
They need to start doing that here.
Yeah, Little Mermaid. Let's see, wait. Valiant Renegade subtracted $2.7 billion for cost, $1.86 billion returns. It comes nearly $900 million at $890 million. Oh my god, dude! Yeah, they're losing money. They're losing money. But like you said, they've got things to offset that. God, okay, fuck you, Bounding. I'm not dealing with your stupid fucking ads. I'm not. Yeah, I mean, look at like you said, Lightyear lost 200. Ant-Man and the Wasp is going to lose anywhere from 150 to 200. The Little Mermaid's going to lose money. Indy 5 is going to lose money. Yep. I mean, Jesus, they can't. It's funny. Lightyear was too. Is that supposed to be dark figure drawing? Too dark for kids and not enough for adults. It was super meh. Yeah, my son watched that. Dude, Trey watched that, and he didn't even like it. He was like, he said it was. He goes, it was okay, but he likes the Toy Story movies a lot better.
Yeah,
you know. But that's what he was asking. He goes, "Where's Woody?" I'm like, "This is just about Buzz," and he goes, and he was going, "Okay, you know."
He's like,
I was like, "Well, I was like, well, this is supposed to be the real character that the Buzz toy is based off of."
Yeah, which is fucking the dumbest premise ever. In the Toy Story, it was based on a cartoon. Like the character was from a cartoon, like that they actually made a cartoon series of, which was pretty cool. But then they want to make it like a movie, like about some real person. That doesn't make any sense, given the context of what we've already been given. They could have done a cartoon, like the cartoon series Buzz Lightyear. They could have done a movie like that. That would have probably done well.
Yeah, but they don't want to do well. They just want to get the message out there. Yep. Disney Plus will not draw viewers with these movies. Full fails to Silicon Dave. Yeah, I mean, you're not enticing people to go to your streamer with this movies like this, like the Elementals movie. That's getting ready to shit the bed at the box office, worse than Amber Heard on Johnny Depp's pillow.
To me, that didn't actually look too bad, but people just don't care. Like there's like. Something about Pixar, like ever since they started pushing messages, just lost that like heart and soul to it.
Well, that's it. They can't. The people behind the scenes don't have hearts or souls. Mm-hmm. They really don't. I mean, they really don't. If you look at the kind of, and I don't mean that for a literal sense. I mean that in a creative sense. Look at the stuff that they put out, comparatively speaking, to what Pixar used to do. Mm-hmm. Okay, everything they do now is just a hollow husk of what entertainment media should be.
Yep,
wrapped, thinly veiled as, thinly veiled as entertainment, but it's messaging. And I want to go. I'll get your comment, Papa, but I want to go to figure drawings. He says, Pixar has been pushing messaging for forever. Anyway, doer, relentlessly severe, stern, gloomy manner appearance. Okay, thank you. They have been pushing messaging forever. It just hasn't been as, openly political. Mm-hmm. I don't, because every film.
Inside Out to me was the last good Pixar movie.
I never saw Inside Out. Was that the one with the wait, which one was that?
That's the one with the emotions or whatever inside the.
Okay, all right.
And then there's like this imaginary friend and shit, and it was really good. I thought so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think that was the last good one.
Yeah, I never watched that one. Trey had mentioned wanting to see Elementals because he saw it advertised on TV, and shit like that.
Yeah.
And on his YouTube, like, because he doesn't have premium on his tablet, so he sees the ads, and he mentioned, and it's playing. It was playing at the theater, and no, because they got Across the Spider-Verse, and he didn't even. He said to me the other day, because he likes to read the marquee, and he goes by and he says, he's like, Across the Spider-Verse is playing. You said we're not going to see that one? I'm like, I'm not going to see it. I was like, you and Mom can. He goes, I'm not going to go then. Because we watched the first one when it came out.
The first one was great, I thought.
It was great. The animation style is fucking incredible. They using that. It was great. And this one I just had really no.
But if we're gonna try to keep pushing the message,
no interest.
Everything, I don't give a shit.
Oh. Yeah, Papa says these huge companies don't care about money. The dollar is going to collapse, and they know it. Why not blow all your worthless money while it's still worth something? That's pretty much it. Mario was a hollow husk, but still dope as fuck.
See, I didn't think so.
I wouldn't say Mario was hollow. I'd say it had. I don't know. I'd say it had the brotherhood theme. It was centered on.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think it was hollow,
the familial
my nostalgia goggles might might be on.
And that's it too.
So I might be a little biased, but yeah.
Yeah. ESG scores are worth more than money. Apparently nowadays they are. Coco was good. I saw that one. I didn't mind Coco.
That was good. Yeah.
I didn't mind it. I watched that with Trey not long ago.
I was
Inside
good
Out
until
was
the very
cool.
end of that movie. The grandma.
I don't remember it.
Baby.
I just remember watching it with Trey. I don't remember much of it. I think I was on my phone through a lot of it. Coco is pure propaganda. See, I'd have to watch it again.
Really?
No, it wasn't. I think you're trolling. Papa's like, uh-oh. We got the brawl for all in the chat between Figure Drawing and Papa Cott now.
Yep.
I enjoyed Mario a lot. I went to see it twice. I took the kid to see it twice. Me, him, and the wife went to see it on Friday, and then Sunday, him and I went back. You know, it was good. I mean, and this is the thing: you look at a movie like Mario, and then you look at a movie like Lightyear. Which one made $1 billion and which one lost a couple $100 million?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that right there. And I don't think Mario would have done as well as it did had Nintendo not put their foot down and said, you are not doing this to our movie. Take it out or we'll walk away from this.
Yep.
Shigeru Miyamoto, big, he's like the dam holding back the bullshit. Mm-hmm. Honestly.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Let's see. Coco was entertaining, better than I thought it would be. I cried. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it again.
Yeah, I cried too, Silicon Dave.
I don't even remember it. Mario was fan service in a thoughtful way, but still, it was extremely trite. That said, I found it very well paced and entertaining. It was fan service done right.
Mm-hmm.
It was. That's a good point because there's a good way and the right way and the wrong way to do fan service. Wrong way would be we can use Star Wars Episode 9.
Mando is a way to use fan service, but in a shit way, like just to like get people to watch the show, basically.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually have
Mandalorian just no. The first season was okay. The second one, and the third one was just, like I said, I watched it with Trey, and it was just, blech. I almost watched the first episode of Secret Invasion after Ryan was talking about how bad it was. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, I was like, I can watch one episode just because I don't pay for D+ anyway. Mama's got it, so, which I'm having trouble with my Netflix now, which if Mom's watching.
I don't pay for it per se. It's through my phone company or through my phone provider.
Yeah.
So it's, it's the cheaper plan. So I just got that, and I haven't turned it on since episode 3 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Falcon and Bucky or whatever the fuck that show was.
Oh yeah, Falcon and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I didn't like that show. I was like, God, I know Sam was captain in the books, but so was Bucky. I just don't understand. Been
the Cap. That's where it should have gone. Should have been Sam be the Cap first, and then they could have done Falcon later, but they fucking jumped the ship because they want to push all this bullshit. It's just. Falcon should just be Falcon because he was a badass character. The dude doesn't even have superpowers. He's just he's just a badass. Like, why can't you just do that? Like, nope, we got to have somebody else be Captain America. It's got to be more diverse. It just, that ridiculous shit just, and like I said, I understand they did it in the comics. And don't at me with that bullshit 2003 retcon that, Homeboy was the first super soldier, and because they wanted to base that. That black guy from that show.
Yeah, they retconned that in 2003 in the comics.
Of course they did.
And it was, I believe it was based on the Tuskegee experiments, that whole like angle kind of.
Gotcha.
And
I can see something like that be cool. But their only reason they're doing it is to push a message.
That's it.
And if they weren't trying to do that, I would be all right with shit like that because it's like, all right, You kind of base like a real life event that happened, and then did like a little spin on it, which was it's fine. As long as you're not trying to push some bullshit.
But they've retconned Captain America, the first Avenger, twice now. Once with that stupid arc in the show, and then in Cat Pan Mediocre with she's the what did it say, Avenger or whatever on her plane. It's like she's the first Avenger. Bitch, fucking test pilots don't have call signs. First of all, I've never even been enlisted, and I fucking know that. Like, Brightest Day says the only part I didn't like, and he's going back to the Mario Brothers, the "he's not important" line. I think that was some of the remnants that.
Given the context of why she said that, he's not important.
Yeah.
First time in the world, of course he's not important because nobody knows who the fuck he is. Like, that makes sense. Like, if he had been there for if he had been well versed in the world and it had been there for years, and then she says that to him, then I'd have an issue. But it's his first time in the world. Nobody knows who the hell he is except Peach, and maybe a few Toads here and there.
Yeah.
And, so he really isn't important. He's just a speck.
Yeah, that line made me cringe. What up, Fake Ty, dude? She had a chance to make him feel better for a change. Papa says Bounty Hunter turned babysitter sucked. That one went shite. I did watch Soul. I thought that was a good movie. I didn't mind that one at all. I watched it with Trey.
Parts of that too. Yeah,
I saw part. Yeah, like I said,
I think I fell asleep
another one sitting there.
Honestly,
I was sitting there watching it with him. I didn't mind it. What I saw that was not bad. Practical, uplifting message. Yeah, man. What I gathered from it, like I said, I didn't see anything wrong with that movie. The chance to have a great Howling Commando show was tossing than I thought. Yeah, dude, dude, trust me, they waste opportunities on things they should do. I don't know why they never did another Howling Commandos. That would have been or a kind of spin-off show. That would have been, but they don't want to do that. Weren't those guys mostly white? Was there like, I think there was an Asian or like a Native American, wasn't there? I'm trying to think. I haven't watched the Captain America movies in so long.
But that would have been cool. Forever. They kind of hinted at it with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They hinted at there being a Howling Commando, because there's a whole Howling Commando centric episode or whatever that they did.
Okay.
And they kind of they were going to do a show of it, and then just never materialized.
I watched 6 episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I think.
The first couple seasons are good, and then when they start doing the fucking time travel shit, around what was it, Infinity War? When they're doing that shit, they introduced time travel because they didn't want to connect the two and have to explain where the hell they were during the snap. So they they backed themselves kind of into a wall, and then obviously they made it not canon anymore. But
yeah, they did. But they're still talking about bringing what's her name in, the hot chick. Was it Quake? Was that?
Oh yeah, Quake.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The chick that plays her is an absolute dime.
I like the one that played Mockingbird in that.
I don't know.
She's also in the Orville as the second in command.
Oh, Adrian Palicki.
Yeah. She plays she leaves halfway through the series, but because she goes on so they were originally gonna have a series with her and the guy that was with her in that show, and then that ended up getting canceled.
She played Wonder Woman in the TV series pilot for that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like Monsters Inc. I didn't. What was wrong with Monsters Inc.?
Yeah, what was wrong with Monsters?
The first one was cool. Monsters University was
Monsters U was kind of meh.
I didn't like that one. I thought that was dumb. I remember watching that with my little cousins. Silicon Dave, I didn't see Soul. I don't need to get laid that bad. Coco was enough. God damn it.
Jeez.
This is Brightest Day corrects the "he's not important" line. This is Mario. He's coming to help. Yeah, they could have done that just as easily.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, really,
Yeah,
it's a little more polite than saying he doesn't matter when he absolutely does matter in the grand scheme of things, albeit maybe not at that point to just the Toads, the rank and file Toads, but he does matter in the scope of the entire story. Obviously, he's the fucking main character.
Oh yeah, but I mean, as far as like context in what is going on,
I can agree with if it was a need to know basis, then no, all the Toads don't need to know right then and there. They can be introduced later. But I mean, she could have just as easily said, "This is Mario. He's coming to help," and then boop down the tube they go.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think that was Illumination before Nintendo said, "Take it out."
Probably.
It was going back to the Howling Commandos. It was World War II. You could have had all the representation you wanted, and no one really would have batted an eye. Absolutely, absolutely. Nobody would have fucking complained. Nope. Yeah, this is just more bullshit. Why they skip over things. Wait, Monsters Inc. is about adrenochrome production. Just
what?
Really?
It's because they're scared, and
yeah. Is that really what it's an allegory for?
I think you could, if you're gonna stretch a little bit, you could. I can see it a little bit, but then at the end, it's from them laughing. That's how they get.
Yeah, because it switches to laughs.
That's more powerful than them being scared. So,
yeah, because one of the little books I used to read to Trey. It's got like the Pixar. It's like a 5-minute Pixar stories, So it takes like excerpts from like the main stories, and so it had a Monsters Inc. one in it, and it was about Mike. Was it Mike Wazowski?
Mike
Is that how you say his last name? Wazowski. Yeah, fucking Polak names. I'm Polish. I can say that. Thanks, Mom. But yeah, he's going around and he can't get any laughs because all the kids are sleeping, and he can't figure out why. And then he realizes that the other guys at the Monsters Inc. had pranked him, and they went into his house and fucked with his alarm clock. And apparently he doesn't have a watch or anything that's set to any other time. So his alarm clock at his bedside is his only means of telling time. And it threw his entire schedule off to where he was coming into work, unreprimanded, mind you, out of, and all the kids were sleeping when he was punching into work. Not noticing that his regular shift mates weren't there. But I think I'm thinking a little too much into this 5-minute story.
It's funny,
but I never thought about the adrenochrome thing. I didn't. Am I not supposed to say that on YouTube? I don't know. I'm so confused as what you're not supposed to say. As far, you know what I mean? Brady Stace says Papa's right. I'm afraid so. Oh, god damn it. Oh, there's another movie fucking ruined. Thanks. I could have lived in blissful ignorance of that and never. But I mean, I don't know when the next time.
Thanks, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Watching Monsters Inc. was anyway. Because I mean, Trey, he watched it a few times. I mean, he liked it, but I mean, it's not like one of his favorites. Not like Ice Age, which we watched because there's like
DreamWorks.
4. Yeah, we watched like 4. The 4 of those movies. I've seen
the first 2, I think.
Oh my god, I've seen all those at least 100 times. I'm not even kidding. Like I would have to watch them back to back to back.
The first one is really good.
Oh yeah,
decline after that.
Oh, they're definitely when they started putting like Drake and Nicki Minaj in. I was like,
Queen Latifah, like the other
Mammoth. Yeah, she was Ray Romano's wife in that, which is really, really funny if you think about it. Raymond and the Equalizer.
Jesus.
The Equalizer. Queen Latifah. Big old heifer running around, beating up 20-year-olds, 20-year-olds that are built like NFL players, and here's old fucking Queen Heffalump running around taking them out. I mean, Jesus Christ. This is the fall of fucking Rome. I mean, I'm supposed to believe Ruby Rose can beat up like Lex Luger. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
You
know. Yeah, and then like Ant-Man, Tony was talking about Michelle Pfeiffer, 70 years old, beating up these like trained fucking like physically dominant warriors from that tribe. Just like she's just like physically beating the shit out of them. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with this picture? Like that somebody posted something like that in our group on Facebook, and it was like realistic like martial arts like scenarios in real life, and it had this little like 105-pound girl and this 240-pound guy, and she tries to toss him, he just fucking throws her, like just fucking tosses her. And I commented on there, I was like, she should have stayed in the kitchen. I know some chicks that are MMA fighters that are fucking badasses, but most of them you talk to them and it's like, yeah, they're like, if I got into it with like a guy who was like completely untrained, had no athletic background, and was completely out of shape, yeah, I could probably dust him, And I've seen one of these girls who was 120 pounds. I've seen her, but I also watched her fucking in a straight up 20-minute match beat a 235-pound Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter who was trained for a long time. Beat him on points. Fucking, what was it, like 3 falls to nothing in 20 minutes. So it can, it can happen on the right day, but I mean, the majority of the time that shit ain't happening. That ain't happening. Wait, what did Papa say? My mother used to use the word heffalump. Thank you for that, Etep. I haven't heard that that is a part of my regular vernacular, like every day. Not every day, but I mean, I use that probably more than I should, but growing up and watching Winnie the Pooh, man, do you remember the heffalump dreams you used to have? That shit was scary as a kid.
Yeah, it was.
Like that shit, it was like watching Fantasia for the first time when you're really young. You remember that? That shit was like weird as fuck. It was like an acid trip now, looking back at it. It's like, man, it was like being on mushrooms.
Yeah, and there's even that mushroom scene in it too.
There is. Let's see. We were talking about money, and this is. I can't go too much longer here. That's what she said. Because I do have some things to do, but this is one other thing I wanted to talk about here. Box office upset. Spidey and Elemental pull ahead of The Flash on Wednesday. This movie is going to lose them a complete, just ass load of money. It is. Flash is going to just... I'm not saying that Elemental is going to be a monumental success, but, I mean, this is funny. Let's see. Both The Flash and Elemental opened over June 16th to 18th to decidedly dismal results. The former started with $55 million for 3 days, well behind expectations, notably behind the $67 million collected by fellow DC pick Black Adam last year. Ouch! Black Adam had a better start than The Flash. That's funny. That is funny. Well, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's go over to Box Office Mojo. I want it because we'll look at the dailies and the overall for The Flash right now. Let's see. Dailies. Wednesday. They haven't got Thursday's receipts yet. Yeah, here's the dailies for Wednesday. Look at this. Look at this. 3.8, 3.5, 3. This one's down 41. Flash is down 41%. Only 18 and then 28 for Elemental. Elemental's been out 6
doing good.
weeks. Yeah, that ain't doing bad. 13 weeks in, and it's still over $1 million. Is that days? I'm sorry, it's days, not weeks. 6 days. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking high. I really am. This is what happens when I'm home alone. Normally, I'm not this stoned this early in the morning, but yeah. I'm gonna look at this Flash. So let's look at the overall here for this. Oh my God! This is not gonna make what Shazam made.
Jesus.
This is not going to break.
It's been out for what, a week or two?
It's been out for 6 days, bro.
Oh my
6
God.
fucking days. Yeah.
It's DOA.
Oh my God. It's dead in the water 6 days in.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hang on. All right. So Black Adam. Black Adam made $393,252,111 total worldwide at the end of its run.
Not even just all the Ezra Miller shit, but when you literally come out and say that your movie doesn't matter, like to the next bit of stuff that we're gonna put out, you literally just killed your movie. They should have just not said anything about that and just released it and been like, all right, here's the movie, and then you let the audience speculate on what is gonna happen and why things are happening.
Yeah. Dude. So Black Adam made 393, right? Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods, I did not realize this is how low it was.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the worldwide total was for that?
Like 300 and something.
$133 million worldwide.
Really? For Fury of the Gods?
For Fury of the Gods, $133,783,006. I did too.
I thought it did more than that.
No. 57 million domestic, 76 million international. I think it was in theaters March 15th this year. And yeah, that's Jesus, dude. I mean,
oh shit, it only made 133 million?
Yeah, 133 million worldwide. That's it.
I thought when it was out, it was in like the 300s. Or
am I
thinking of Black Adam?
That's Black Adam. Black Adam was 393.
That's probably why I got it confused.
Yeah. So this one squeaked by Shazam, but honestly, I don't fucking think it's gonna go anymore. I mean, I don't think this one hits 200. And I fucked up big time because I said 200 opening weekend. Jesus Christ. I mean, this thing is gonna struggle to hit 200 worldwide overall. They have probably 3, 4. I mean, this needs to hit 8. What did we say? Around 700 million to even start to make money.
It's so funny.
And this was in development for 8 fucking years. Jesus. 8 years in development. What's up, Jew Beaumont? Hail. And hail Tollbat. Sorry, I missed your comment, bro. I was in a I was here. Now I has a meeting. Sad face. No one wants a bad CGI movie that was already a cartoon and the cartoon was done better. Exactly. Flashpoint Paradox is all you need. The 2014 animated version, that's all you fucking need.
Is so good.
Yep. And they don't even have Zoom in this. Like, it doesn't make... How can you... That's like they did the Infinity Saga without Adam Warlock.
No, you mean, not Zoom, Yellow Flash.
Yellow Flash.
Yeah, they don't have Zoom. Yellow Flash because Yellow Flash is the reason he goes back, because he goes back to...
Yeah.
Well, technically he goes back for his mom, but he follows Yellow Flash to get there.
Yeah, they really thought Keaton was going to pull them through. Yeah, that ain't going to fucking happen. That ain't happening. This shit is just...
And he actually loses his powers going to the past, too. And has to have Batman, like, put together all the bullshit to potentially give him his powers, and it doesn't work the first time.
Yeah. Wait, what's it? They call him Zoom in the movie, but no Amazons, no Atlanteans, no Batsons. The list goes on. Yeah, that was a huge part. You had the war between the Amazons and the Atlanteans in the Flashpoint Paradox. How the fuck do you leave that? That's a big fucking part of the story. Like, you can't just gloss over that shit. Like, hey, here. Like that, yeah.
And Thomas Wayne, too, like that whole thing.
Yeah. Like, he was, oh, God. It's like...
They should have got
Jeffrey
Dean Morgan to play Thomas Wayne. And, you know, yeah, you could have had your little cameos from like all the other movies and shit in it just to appease the, the hardcore guys. But they didn't need to be main plot points of the movie.
Yeah. And the fact that they just left that shit out is just stupid.
Oh, you even had was it the SWAT? SWAT cats or Wildcats? Because you have Grifter and shit in it, and all them guys.
Yeah, I don't. It just bothers me that you're leaving out one of the biggest.
And Shazam. Shazam's in that too.
Yeah, that's what Fake Tie Dude said. The Batsons aren't in that. That's the Shazam family. Mm-hmm. Like they were, yeah. Because remember, Wonder Woman kills Billy in the movie. Mm-hmm. Dude, yeah, she was fucking brutal in that. Like that fight between her and Aquaman. Yeah, that shit was great. I love the fight scene when Luthor gets killed by the Atlanteans. That is probably one of the fucking best battle scenes in that movie. Mm-hmm. Is when Deathstroke and all them are fucking headed out. It's like what would make you think? Like I remember watching it the first time, and like I liked it.
Deathstroke's the president, isn't he? In that, or is that another animated one that I'm thinking?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't a president. He was still a merc, but he was working for Luthor in that. Okay. And they're going out in the fucking ocean on like this ship, and I'm like, what the fuck would make you think you can go out there and like get the drop on the fucking Atlanteans? Like you're in the water.
Because there is there's an animated one where Deathstroke is like the president or some shit.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Who's been around longer, Deathstroke or
Deadpool? I think Deathstroke.
Has he?
Yeah.
Is Deadpool like an imitation Deathstroke?
Deadpool is an imitation. It's Wade Wilson, but
he's Slade Wilson.
Slade Wilson is
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke, and Deathstroke was first, and then they changed. That's why they made their names kind of similar.
All right. Yeah, I never really looked into it, but I was like, one of them's got to be a knockoff of the other one. I mean, obviously Warner and Disney do that with their character. Marvel and DC, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I hate having to say
Crisis on Two Earths is where Deathstroke is. Okay. He's the president.
All right. God. I haven't seen that one. I need to watch that. I need to watch that one. It's nice that they have those all on Max. I fell asleep. I was telling you guys, I fell asleep last night watching South Park. And I woke. Okay, so I went to bed after. It was about, I think it was like 11:30, 12, about 12 o'clock, 12:15, because I was playing Tecmo Bowl. And I played a little Mario Kart, but it was no fun. Because I was just playing against randos, you could do just the tracks on the different CCs and unlock new kart parts and racers if you don't have them. I need to do that.
So that's how you get Metal Mario. I think that's how you get Metal Mario and all those.
All right. So I played some Nintendo, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go to bed. And I put South Park on. And I was like, I'm only going to watch one episode, but I took like 4 shots of melatonin. And I wake up at like 6:45 to, you'll never stop me, Hackman. And it's fucking South Park still on. The remote still in my hand. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
That's my only gripe now with South Park is the seasons are too fucking short. Like, I know Matt and Trey don't want to do like really long form seasons anymore, but it's like, you start getting into the story for that season, and then it's like, oh, it's over. Mm-hmm. It's like, the fuck? Yeah, they did that on purpose because they wanted to end the show, and Comedy Central doesn't want to let them end it because it's a cash cow. So they said, we're going to do as few episodes as possible for the most money possible, and we'll make them pay us. And that's exactly what they did. They leveraged their fucking their product, which Comedy Central desperately needs, because what the fuck else do they have? That's really true. What the fuck else does Comedy Central have anymore? They don't show comedy. They just do syndication of shit like a lot of the time.
When
like, used to have Scrubs and stuff. When they had Scrubs, Reno 911, and South Park all like back to back, and I think maybe drawn together and stuff, and then like they'd repeat it like late at night. Like they'd do the one. It's sort of like how Adult Swim does their like block.
Yeah,
do the block and then they just repeat it. Fucking that was best time of Comedy Central in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
So all the shit that they had to watch, but now it's like a former mirage of itself. So
see, I was always I grew up watching. I remember when that network first started, and it was the Comedy Channel, and all they did was show stand-up comedy. Like that was it.
Yep.
Like you would get that, and you would get like 1 hour, half-hour stand-up specials, and that was I fucking love that, dude. I recorded hours and hours of stand. That's what got me into doing stand-up was watching that, and the other, that really introduced me to a lot more stand-up comedians than I'd been exposed to, already. But and then it turned into Comedy Central, and it just, and you started getting a few shows. It was like okay, and then it just became this shit show. What it is now, and it's but stand-up comedy is pretty much a lost art at this point because you can't do stand-up comedy because people in the audience be like, that's offensive. That's when as a comedian you just you get to fucking just roast people. But that is the fun part of doing comedy is actually dealing with hecklers because you can just be fucking brutal. And they just it's like, well, I have the microphone and you don't. Go fuck yourself. That's I did that a few times, and it was fun. Like I remember the first time I got a little bit rattled, but I'm like, center, compose, and know you're going to own this motherfucker because they're sitting in the crowd, and the crowd was largely on your side. It's just one asshole. So, and that's when you can just sit there and start picking them apart. And it's like, okay, first, and I would always be like, all right, first of all, and it's funny that Parrot had always jokes about my nose. I'm like, yep, first of all, let's get everything that you're going to say out of the way. I shave my head, so I'm bald. I have big ears, a big nose. I'm like, what else? What else you got? I'm like, let's go. And and then you're just like, all right, who you here with? Is that your, your wife's boyfriend you're here with? You taking him out for a good time afterwards? Because I know you're the one that makes the sandwiches. I was like, look at those hands, those dainty little hands you have there. You can barely hold your drink. That's what you got. You can barely hold your drink like a man. Look at two hands around the whiskey glass, like you're a woman sitting there in one of those stock photos wearing a cardigan, sipping tea, looking out the window. And then, you usually spit some shit like that and the crowd fucking starts in, on them. And then they're like, fuck, I'm just going to sit down or leave. I never made anybody leave. I've only had it happen a couple times, but I never got anybody to actually leave. That would have been satisfying. But no, they usually just they just sit the fuck down and shut up. But anyway, that's about where we got to stop today, folks. What up, Gap? Let me thank everybody in the chat. Draven, thanks for coming on. We're watching wrestling tonight after Vinny's stream.
It'll be at 8 probably because obviously Rampage starts at 10. So we'll watch ROH first and then go right into that.
All right. So there's that we'll be doing tonight. And then we got Collision tomorrow. We got my stream at 10:15 to about 11:15. And then we are on to Mario Kart. We got Brutal Morningwood, Godzillionaire, Papa Cotton, Carl, Silicon Dave, Brightest Day, audiobooks and science fiction.
Here we go. Here's the card then. Let me bring it up.
I'll share that while I'm thanking the chat.
Oh, well, that's small as fuck.
That's what she said, Draven. Hey, they call him Big Ange, ironically.
Hey, here's the card for tonight.
There we go. All right, so we have figure drawing.
So
William Palmieri. Oh, go ahead.
You got Chaos versus United Empire, Swerve Strickland. You get to see MJF for his first appearance on Rampage, which will be interesting.
Yeah.
You got Adam Cole, yay, and you got the stupid Acclaimed. Anna JAS versus Sky Blue should be good. And then you have Jack Perry versus Dukai, I think is how you say his name. But yeah.
Jack fucking Perry.
Mm-hmm. You just need to get rid of the Jungle Boy shit and like rebrand him. And I think he'd be fine.
Sky Blue versus Anna J. Gee, I wonder who's going over in that one.
Sky Blue, probably.
Oh yeah. Let's see, we said figure drawing, fake tie dude, and Tolbat, and Jew Beaumont, and Gap After Dark, and Dr. Coffin Nails. Dr. Coffin Nails, what's up? Who I had an opportunity to stream with over. I can't remember whose channel we're on. I have on so many channels and I stream so much I can't remember. But it was good. It was fine. It was a good stream. I think was it the men's room, maybe? No, I don't know. But it was a good stream with Dr. Coffin Nails. And it's good seeing you in the chat again, old friend. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night, 10:15. Fuck knows when I'm gonna have time to do any videos. One day I gotta do the men's room. Yes, it was the men's room. Memory served. I do have to get at least one video out this month. I can't have a month go by that I don't put out at least one video. Let's see. You need to, well, I'll have you back. Why don't you come on? I think we're streaming Monday morning, Ryan. I'll shoot you a link. You can join in. I got to get Tolbat one too. Just make it fun. We'll make it fun. Every Friday at 9 over on the men's room. I know Seth shoots me a link. I've jumped on there a few times when I haven't been streaming, but we watch wrestling on Fridays now. So I'll try to pop in there one time though. I'll try to pop in over there. But thank you everybody for joining us today. We love you guys. Thank you to all 71 channel members. You guys fucking rock. And again, big shout out to Alvis, Rooster Dude, Dumbledore, for gifting 50 channel memberships, which, like I said, we were at 63 before we got demonetized. And then when, we were like 12 and then that stream happened and boom, here come all the, it's fucking awesome. Nice. So I appreciate everybody, hanging in out there, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Love y'all. Have a great day. Be safe, and just don't be a bad person today. Just be good. Do something nice. All right. Love y'all.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all.
This doesn't bode well.
You're lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.